Welcome to Stranger Damies, a very special episode of Stranger Damies, as you can tell. I am the DM this week in our second annual Halloween one-shot. I am glad to have all my people here for a very heartbreaking episode. I will not go easy on these guys, because it is a one-shot. Mark is obviously taking player characters episode, so how is this going to go up? It's going to go up the week before Halloween and then the day before Halloween. So we're going to split up into 2 episodes somewhere. I don't know. That's good. But yeah, so if you watched the last Halloween episode, you'll realize that it's usually horror themed, and this one is no different. So unless anybody else has anything to say.
Did you want to give a shout out to those?
I'll do it next episode.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So I have to look up the name.
Okay. Fair enough.
We will get started. So now it's time to enter the theater of the mind. Bringing that one back. We haven't done that in a while. So here we go. Sorry if I'm looking down. I got stuff
Look at
written
my
down.
stuff.
Shh.
My stuff.
Silence.
Sorry.
Okay. It has been a long journey for you, a group of adventurers, braving the frigid temperatures of the winter months. You've been riding together for a few months, having seen your share of scrapes and close calls in the process. You've destroyed an ungodly creature of a mad scientist. You've staked the heart of a count, who may or may not have been drinking the blood of young female villagers. You've plundered the depths of the darkest lagoons to destroy an animal terrorizing local shipping merchants. You've faced hordes of undead several times. You witnessed one exorcism and even rid a city of the man-eating creatures that plague the sewer systems beneath it. All has left you weary, hungry, and beyond exhausted. Now you look upon the town of Frulingswald, a sleepy town of less than 100 people just outside the town. You added one more to your party, a beautiful young human woman whose exhausted horse breathed its last breath about 10 miles from town. You reach town after sundown, just as most of the shops started closing. To brave the cold, you find the Albtraum Inn, the biggest building on the main street, a moderately busy saloon with rooms for rent. A cold ale and a warm bed await you, the only things on your mind right now. So you guys sit down at the table, you have a couple of ales together, and this peppy, blonde woman comes. You don't know her name yet, but she says, "Hi guys, thank you for saving me. My name is Tina, and I'm very glad you guys came upon me. It was cold out there. I just wanted to say thank you." So she bought all the rounds. And what are your guys' names? So we'll just go this way.
My name is Chiron. As you can see, I'm a tiefling. I have cyan hair and really long horns. They're sticking straight up in the air.
Okay.
Like Batman.
Yeah.
Like Maleficent.
Yeah, sure.
My name is Magdalena. I'm a human woman with burgundy wavy hair and pale complexion. I'm wearing all black with some lace accents.
Surprising.
I am Kincaid. I'm a scrawny white dude with blonde curly hair, regular commoner clothes, and I have a long bow on my back, and attached to my hip is a brown glove with razor sharp knives on the fingertips.
Okay.
Yeah, as you come over to me, you see me. I have one of my 2 war hammers in my hand, and I'm gently petting the tip of it as I make sure it's cleaned off. My name is Dwayne Rockhammer, and I am a dwarf with hair, just a little bit of black hair on the top of my head here. I'm wearing a black clothes that come up to my neck that go down with a half plate. I have my money pouch on the front and a giant gold chain right on my neck here. And
Who brought
as
this
she looks over to me, I am whispering to the hammer and going, "Since my baby left me, I need to find a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Jabroni Drive at the Smackdown Hotel."
Out of game, I almost wrote in that picture. Almost.
Just him.
And then I give it one last pet and I put it back on my back.
All right. So, oh my God, you guys are so varied and different. It's amazing. How'd you guys find each other?
Craigslist.
Excellent. I've gotten my couch from there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig's a good dude.
It had bed bugs though.
Oh, well, not that good of a dude, I guess.
So I guess you guys drink your drinks. Like, I guess it's time to go to sleep, and I guess we'll venture out in the morning.
Cool.
Right, guys?
Ooh, yeah.
Great.
I am so tired, friends that I've known for quite a while.
And, you know, I stretch and I look over and I'm like, what was the name of that last person we killed?
Oh, wasn't
It
that?
doesn't matter what his name was. We killed him and smashed his head with this hammer.
Are we going to be
Fair
doing
enough.
that?
Yeah, you're right. We did. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, all right, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Everybody, roll a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
It's,
17.
6.
14.
24.
That's a great first roll.
Well,
All
it was
right.
a natural 20.
You guys, weary from the road, retire to your beds. I'll get 1 room a night per. You guys fall asleep, very deep sleep, except for Kincaid.
Oh no.
Kincaid,
Oh no.
you start getting good sleep. You get real comfy,
Alright.
and you seem to sink deeper and deeper into a dark sleep. And then eventually, you open your eyes, and there's a heat that comes over you, very familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
And roll a perception check.
Perception. 3.
No.
There's no Craig.
You have the air is hot and humid. You seem to be in some sort of below the surface into a room, stone room. There seems to be a. Jen's just peeing. It's fine.
Just put it up here. It's fine. We all know you need to pour.
You spit
That's
in
fine,
your
I'll wait.
spittoon.
There seems to be a heat source, a big boiler of sorts, and you hear light scratching, but you don't see anything. And then you hear a voice. It says, Kincaid.
Hello?
It's good to see you again, Kincaid.
I thought I would have a moment's peace. Why would I think that?
Kincaid, it's time to have some fun.
Now? Why now?
It's time. I've grown more powerful since we last met.
What do you want? Just let me know what you want. I'm tired of these games.
What do we always do, Kincaid? It's time you've got my glove. No glove, right?
I guess. Don't make me put it on, please.
Are you talking back to me, Kincaid?
No.
Do you not want to kill Kincaid?
I Why? Must I?
Kincaid, if you're not up to it, I guess I'll have to do it myself.
Please don't. Please, I want to go to bed. Just one night. Give me one night.
Then roll a strength check.
0.
0.
I rolled a 3 with a -3.
So,
Scrawny little dude.
I'm a scrawny white guy.
so the voice says to you, all right. And he reaches out. You see a shadowy hand grab it. I guess it's my time to come back. And he pulls the glove from you, and you wake up.
I guess I wake up in a
Cold
sweat. Yeah. Screaming. I'm not going to scream now.
Do a perception check.
Can you pee your pants like a common drink?
5.
You don't have the glove on you.
Glove is missing. Oh shit. This isn't good.
Would anyone have heard him scream?
Roll perception, I guess.
18.
You hear a muffled scream coming from his room, or yeah, I guess high enough that you would know that it sounded a lot like your friend Kincaid. He's screamed before on the road.
A few times.
Many times.
So I'll go next door and I'll knock on his door.
Yeah. What's up?
Is everything all right?
Sure. Yeah, we're good.
You sure?
Go to bed.
All right. I'll go back to bed.
You guys sleep through. The rest of the night, it's only a couple more hours.
I'm
And then
searching for the glove, doing whatever I can to.
Do a investigation check.
Investigation 16.
You don't see it anywhere.
Shit. Should I try going back to sleep?
You go back to sleep. Yep.
Alright.
A couple more hours. Everybody gets a long rest. Assume that you were down in hit points, but now you're up.
Hey.
Okay. Next morning, you all meet back downstairs in the inn. All but Tina, who has not come down yet, and you're just waiting for her.
So, what happened last night?
Just a bad dream.
He was screaming like a little bitch.
Well, I had a bad dream. I'm sorry.
What was it about?
I saw someone that I'm not very friendly with, and I thought I'd put them in my past, but
But they came back in your dream?
just in my dream. Yeah, listen, you've had a bad dream, I'm sure.
That's
right?
all it takes for you to get scared, to just see someone you don't like.
You don't want to run into this guy. He's a bad character, but you don't have to worry about him right now. Just don't worry about him. All right, we've got a long day's trip ahead of us, right? Don't worry about me. What about this guy? Let's talk to this guy, right?
As he's pointing over, you just look over, and the whole time I'm polishing
Yeah.
the metal part of my hammer,
This
not
guy's
even
a-
paying attention.
This guy's a fucking weirdo too.
What?
I won't I won't argue that.
Do,
I won't
So-
argue that.
do we need to fight something?
We're not fighting right now.
What?
We're good.
Okay.
I was just
We're
saying
okay.
you're a strange guy. Strange dwarf.
So,
Dwarf?
Yeah.
No. You were screaming last night. You're strange.
He had a bad dream.
Had a bad dream.
eventually a waiter comes over to you guys, like, can I get you guys anything?
Have you seen a blonde woman come down?
Oh, the one that you were here with last
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think she's come down yet.
Okay. Let's get a round of what do you guys have to eat?
We don't have any vegetables.
Okay, that's fine.
We got some pork.
Okay.
We got some chickens.
Okay.
They're all dead.
I hope so.
I just want to make that clear.
They're
I
fake
said
dead,
plural.
sure.
I said plural. It sounded a little weird. When I said we have chickens, it sounded like it meant that they were alive. We have them dead for your cooking pleasure.
Were they killed humanely?
I mean, as humane as chopping off their head is.
Okay.
But we have that. What do you guys want?
Do you, by any chance, have any pie?
I'm sure we can scrounge some out. I think we got some meat pies.
Dwayne likes pie.
Okay. Some cherry pie.
Something
Yeah,
with a
that's
P,
close enough.
probably.
I'll just have some sausage.
All right.
And,
Some blood sausage.
yep, sounds good to me.
I'll
Just-
take some blood sausage too, please.
All right.
Just give me like 10 eggs.
10 eggs. How do you want them cooked?
Fried.
All right.
I'm gonna go check on Tina. So just
I hope she's not in trouble.
she's in the room. I'm sure
Weird
she's
thing to
fine.
assume.
You're going to check on her.
Should
Oh,
we
sure,
should we
I-
should we let him go by himself?
That's what I'm saying.
Just wait for the food.
Why don't
It'll be
you-
fine.
why
I'm
don't
gonna
you-
knock it's her
Why don't you
room's
bring Dwayne with you?
like- You wanna come with?
Sure, we gonna fight something?
No, we're gonna knock on the door.
The assumption's made in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm fucking-
I hope she's all right.
I think her room's like right over here, right? It's like up there. You could
Yeah.
see us.
Just up
I'm
the
just
steps.
saying, because of your stature, if she were to be in trouble, you would not help her. That's all.
Okay,
Go
that's fine. And I'll come with me, little buddy.
I'll come with you because
buddy.
I like my pie to cool down a little bit
Yeah,
right
that's-
anyway. So
Yeah,
I got
that's
some
smart.
time to spare.
That's smart. I mean, it's not out yet, but let's go. And
Yeah.
So we'll walk upstairs and knock on her door.
No answer.
What was
And
her
I-
name? Tina? Hello, Miss Tina. You in there? Rise and shine.
And I turn around and
Rise and shine.
Did she say that?
No answer.
I turn around and bang like a cop on the door. Boom. Tina, get in there. Get out here now.
No answer.
I'm gonna check the door, see if it opens.
It's locked.
It's locked. All right. We don't want to bust down the door. This isn't our establishment.
I kick the door.
Do a strength check. Or, and whatever.
Yeah. Probably be strength or unarmed, which I think is the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's 21.
All right. The door did not have a high HP, so it kicks down pretty quick. It slides across the room, essentially.
I go running inside with my hammers out.
All right. What do you
Tina!
see? You see Tina on the bed, and she is bloody.
Oh no.
And there is blood splattered all over the room. Up one wall, on the ceiling, and it looks like she has 4 claw marks, right in her chest, where she bled out from.
And I turn around and go, Kincaid, get one of those magic guys downstairs to come up here.
I'm just like in the corner. Oh God, no, not again, not again.
And I go, and back at her, I just yell down, I think I need one of your magics up here.
One of your magics.
What does that mean?
I think he's talking about us.
Okay, I guess we should go then.
All right. And we go upstairs.
So you guys go up. You see the situation.
Oh.
You see Kincaid in the corner, crying like a little bitch.
I knew it.
Not crying. I'm not
What did
crying.
I say?
I'm just like a shocked face, just muttering to myself. Not again. Not again.
What
Not
happened?
again.
Is this how you found her?
Yeah. We didn't do this.
Well, obviously.
I mean,
Yes. Yes, you do.
the claw marks look like that glove you had.
And you look down. I don't have the glove on me.
Where'd the glove go?
All right. I'm going to tell you guys something I haven't told you before. That glove did not belong to me. It belonged to this demon who, I don't know, he was alive a long time ago, and I met him in a dream, and he gave me this glove, and he promised me it would give him powers. It would give me powers.
Does he wear a long trench coat and a big hat?
He does not.
Oh, okay. Different guy. Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah, he does not. But he told me if I used it, it would give me more powers, and but he used me. That glove gives him powers, and he came to me last night and took my glove.
So you're saying that there's a demon who did this, who is here?
He's also saying that this was his fault.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
It's not my. I didn't do this.
If you held on to the glove, it wouldn't happen.
I don't have control over it. He is from another plane of existence. This guy is very powerful, and he can enact certain things on the real plane.
This all sounds like bullshit to me.
So you,
Magdalena,
Yes.
roll an investigation check.
Ooh, natural 20.
Okay.
24.
You see in the blood, there's a message written on the wall in Infernal. Does anybody speak Infernal?
I
I
do.
think I do. Oh, no, I don't.
I do.
I do.
All right, so you guys are able to decipher it. It's in broken Infernal,
Okay.
but the rough translation is once, twice. Frederick is after you. Threes and fours. Barricade your domicile. Fifth and sixth. Grab your religious item of choice. Seventh and eighth. Do not go to sleep. Ninth and 10. Don't ever sleep again.
Okay.
I told you it's him.
What is this? What is this?
Who is Frederick?
He's the deity that I made a pact with. I did not know this when I was younger. He came to me asking for help. He said
What
that,
kind of help?
He said that he was trapped on the dream plane.
You should have left him there.
I didn't know he was evil. He wanted to help. He said he would give me power. I didn't know any better. I'm young.
I would know. Generally, people who are gonna give you power want something in return.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
he
by the
came-
way, Dan, can I have that back? It's mine now.
so all I'm hearing is that we've been traveling around with you with a glove that is filled with a demon that you have no control over. and you're just telling us that now.
After someone has died.
Yeah, after someone has been murdered.
Essentially, what would happen is the more I used the glove, it gave him power, and I didn't know that.
You should look this shit up.
All right, the waiter comes from downstairs. Hey, if you guys are gonna leave, you gotta pay. And then he looks in and sees this. What? Oh my God! What's happening?
I go to grab his mouth.
Jesus.
Just don't say anything. This is not what it looks like. She was like this when we found her. Nod once if you understand. You're not gonna scream or anything, are you?
Insight check.
Roll.
19.
Natural 19.
Yeah.
Natural 19.
Oh shit! I have a +4 modifier.
I didn't have a plus, so
Oh,
let's
okay.
just call it even.
I don't know if I believe him. I can't tell.
All right. Listen, we didn't do this. I swear to God. Please don't say anything.
He bites your hand.
Oh God.
Who let
What
the-
happened to the door?
What did happen to the door?
That'd be me.
Listen,
It was
Oh
locked.
my God, we gotta get the sheriff.
we'll pay for the door.
I'm not talking about the sheriff for the door. There's been a murder here.
Yes, but it's not us. I swear to God.
Oh, well, you take that up with the sheriff.
Oh, what do we do?
Why don't you guys
Run?
go downstairs and I'll stay here,
Oh, okay.
and just make sure no one else comes in.
All right, I got a bunch of eggs to eat, so
Go eat your
What?
eggs.
I'm
You
hungry.
eat
You
eggs?
can have my blood sausage.
Oh, I had sausage too.
You can have extra blood
All
sausage.
right.
I'm not
Why
hungry
are we so
anymore.
talking about food?
Just go downstairs.
I don't know. The sight of blood makes me hungry. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Fine. I'll go downstairs.
Just let me know when you're done. I'm gonna come up and fix the door.
All right.
Alright, so I'm assuming you let this guy go?
She's only.
I'm
up there.
upstairs.
Alright, so he runs off. He goes to fetch the sheriff. Takes a little bit. Sheriff comes. He's a burly kind of sheriff, human. He's like, what's going on over here?
There was a companion that we came in with last night. We went to check on her this morning when she didn't come down for breakfast, and we found her dead in her room.
I may or may not have kicked the door in. I will not admit to you, Copper.
Copper.
He just looks at you. He's like, I don't really care about a door.
Okay, good. All right, guys, I think we're in the clear. I think we're good.
Oh,
Don't
God.
move.
Okay.
I thought we were downstairs.
We are
You are.
downstairs.
Yeah, you walk downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So the waiter comes over. Detective Sheriff Saxon. I'll show you the place. So he brings him up.
I'm gonna fix the door.
Don't touch the door. It's evidence.
Okay.
So he goes up, takes a look. Where the fuck did you guys come from?
Where did we come from?
We've been traveling for a long time. We all come from different places. I'm a Kalishtar. I don't know where they come from. But we all met in a random saloon.
The one woman upstairs, she was with you, apparently,
We
right?
found her on the road. Her horse had died.
All right. Well, why'd you kill her?
No, I didn't kill her.
We
No.
didn't kill her.
All
I
right.
just did the door.
He killed the door.
All right.
I swear to God, it wasn't us. We found her this way when we
It's
woke
a
up.
small town. We haven't had murders here in like 30, 40 years.
I don't know what to tell you, Sheriff. It wasn't
All of a
us.
sudden, you assholes come into town. Someone winds up dead. Someone you brought in.
Well, think of it this way, Sheriff. We had to kick the door down.
Yeah.
It couldn't
And
have been us.
as far as I know, that's the only way someone got into that room.
And that was just now.
I don't know. Maybe that broke some evidence. Huh? Maybe you broke the door in before. You broke the lock.
Sheriff,
Then you break the door, and now I can't tell what happened.
Sheriff, I'm going to tell you something. And it's going to sound crazy. But you have to believe me.
All right.
I know who killed her.
Was it you?
It was not me. But I know the person who did it. It's not you either. His name was Frederick Krueger. He is a demon of the Dream Plane.
We couldn't come up with a better name than that.
It's pretty obvious. We're not trying to hide anything.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
He's a demon of the Dream Plane, and he can control certain aspects of the real world. He's grown powerful.
How do you
enough.
know about Frederick Krueger?
He came to me a few years ago asking for his help. I didn't know who he was at the time.
You motherfucker. You brought him back here.
I didn't mean to.
Wait, you know who he is?
I do.
Wait a second. How does he know about this guy, but I've never heard of it?
I looked him up after realizing what I had done, and he was a bad guy. He went after children specifically, and the townspeople killed him. They banished him to the dream plane.
Okay.
So, and that's where
that was this town.
I don't know what town it was. I just know that he was.
Clearly it was this town if the sheriff knows who he is.
Yeah. We gotta kill him. Not feel bad about it either. And now, we had a situation about 20 years ago where he came back, much like how you're describing now, and we killed him again. We lost some good people trying to fight that fight. And now he's back. It seems like you're the reason for it.
I am the reason for it. It's my fault, but
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do it. He used me. My people have a special connection to the dream plane, and I think that's why.
And what did he offer you?
He offered me power. He said
Power for what? What was your intention with that power?
I just wanted to be. I wanted to be stronger. Look at me. Look how I'm scrawny. I'm so weak.
Aw.
I didn't know any better. I wanted to be stronger. And he gave me that power.
You could have just talked to me, buddy.
I didn't know you yet.
I do a weight routine every day.
He
I
eats
see
like
what-
10,000
yeah,
calories
I see what
apparently.
you eat. It's pretty impressive. But I didn't know you then. And in my tribe, I was the laughing stock, essentially. I'm one of the smaller of my kind. So you can imagine when a being comes to you offering you power, you would want it.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's got to have a catch. You didn't ask?
Listen, I'm 18 years old. All right? He came to me when I was 16. Who amongst us made good decisions at 16?
I became sheriff at 16.
Well, it seems like that was a poor choice.
It was good up until you came.
Well, 20 years ago it wasn't great.
Had nothing to do with me being a sheriff, but I was responsible for killing Frederick Krueger.
I'm sorry for what I've done. I didn't mean to do this. That's all I can say.
I mean,
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to stop him.
And how do we stop him? You killed him once.
Yes,
so
we
how
did.
do we do it now?
Well, you have to enter the dream world and kill him.
How do we enter the dream world? This seems simple.
It's not easy.
You have to have a special connection to the dream world.
Do you?
I do.
I lost my daughter in the fight.
I'm
Heather.
sorry.
sorry about that.
Langenkamp.
I know. I'd heard that there was some brutal killings. I didn't know he was responsible. He just told me the more I use the glove, the more power he gains, and then he would help me. So that's why during our quest together, if you saw me using the glove, that's why. Sometimes I don't have control over it. He's a very powerful being.
Man, this sounds like...
I mean, I think the both of us know a thing or two about powerful beings.
Yeah. Do they control you?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't help it, Sheriff. He'll come to me and just do I'm his puppet, essentially.
Well, don't leave town tonight. Stay here. We're doing an investigation. Plan to explore this town, but do not leave it. We will know. There are guards all over the city.
Mm-hmm.
But might come back and ask more questions. But you're free to go at this point. Do not touch the door. It's evidence.
Yes, sir. Distract him. I'm gonna fix the door.
Do not touch it.
We're
I
not
heard
touching the
that.
door. I don't want to mess with this guy.
Okay.
First his daughter, now the door. It's not good.
I know.
All right. So the city's yours. Assume you go outside.
All right. Listen, I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys earlier.
I mean, that's a little bit of a detail to leave out.
I thought he hadn't visited me for a while. And
Still,
I thought maybe I had gotten rid of him, or maybe he had forgotten me. I'm sorry.
Well, we just need to figure out how to fix this, I guess.
I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, he can be damaged in the real plane. In the dream plane, it's all him. He can do whatever he pleases. I don't know if that's true, though.
How do you bring him into the real plane?
I don't know.
Well, he must have been in the real plane last night, right? For her to have
Yes.
died?
When he came to visit me, he said he wanted to have some fun. And I think he wanted to do that through me. And I tried to resist him. I don't know if it worked.
Well, it must have, because you don't have the glove anymore.
Yeah, I know. Then that's a bad thing.
No shit.
Yeah. So I don't know if I can get it back.
So you talked to him in your sleep, right? You said you had a bad dream.
He came to me, yes.
So why don't you go back to sleep tonight and maybe he'll come to you again? Is that how it works?
Yes, but it's very dangerous. I don't know what he'll do to me in the dream. It can happen to any one of you now.
Okay.
Great.
I'll be waiting.
I'm giving you a heads up.
I've
He can make, in the dream plane, he can make anything happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Sorry, we'll destroy him. I'll sleep with you tonight, and we'll be good.
Well, okay.
Well, you guys have fun.
I'm Big Spoon though. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I would imagine that would be the way it works.
Yeah, no, I don't trust him behind me.
Man, there's some weird shit going on right now.
Those are pillows.
What can I make an I guess a investigation to see what's around? Or
Do a perception check.
perception. 10.
All right. Well, most of it's like a bunch of shops that you would expect in a village. It looks like down the street there's maybe like a library. There's, general store, potion shop. Your standard stuff.
So if the sheriff said they fought Kruger before.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something at the library.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
There's some documentation of
Yeah.
last time.
So do you?
Yeah, it's good.
We'll
Yeah,
go
let's
to
go
the
check it out
library.
because
The library.
considering I know nothing about this guy, I'd like to know something before I have to fight him in the
Right.
dream plane.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll go
Yeah,
there.
we'll go to the library.
You go to the library. Library it's a pretty big library. It's one of the bigger buildings in town. There's an old woman running the library. It's like, how can I help you, gentlemen and lady?
Go ahead.
We're looking for books on, what was his name?
Frederick Kruger.
Okay, we don't have any books, but we do have some periodicals about, I don't know if you heard, but I'm assuming you did because you're looking for him. This about 20 years ago, we had a situation with what people say was Frederick Kruger. Those are the reports. The sheriff seems to believe him. I don't. But, yeah, you can just look over in we have some old newspaper clippings. Give you as much information as we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll head over that way.
Ushers you guys over. Here's what we got. There's the death of Frederick Kruger, which happened about 30 years ago or so. And then there's a situation about 20 years ago we had when a girl murdered a whole bunch of people and claimed it was actually Frederick Kruger.
Yeah, we'll need all the information on
Yeah,
that.
we'll
Okay.
take all of that.
Here's, library's yours.
Okay.
Ask me if you have any questions.
Well, let's divide and conquer on this, and
All right.
we'll spread out evenly.
I'm gonna look into the thing 20 years ago.
Okay, and so that the girl who killed
Yeah.
everyone, and I'll read the 30. We'll
Okay.
take turns doing
I want to see if I could figure out how we can go into the dream plane and vice versa.
Do we need to roll any?
Roll an investigation check. For your
I was
reading.
going to check with the librarian to see if she had any books on the dream world or anything like that, or any
Sure.
books about dreams or anything.
I mean, that's over in self-help to kind of interpret dreams. So I don't know if we have any things about how to enter the dream world per se, but have at it.
Yeah, I'll head over to self-help.
Okay.
All right. Investigation. 20.
Are we all rolling for this, or
Yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna give it to you anyway.
11?
8.
Okay, Tom.
13.
You read up on the murderer, female murderer from 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a newspaper clipping of what you see. A woman named Kristen was the last known survivor of a death of about 6 or 7 other people, including, which you were able to read, was the Sheriff Saxon's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen was the only person that was left, and she claimed she was Frederick Krueger. And that it was Frederick Krueger, not her. And as of that newspaper clipping, she had been interned at the Weston Mental Hospital, but you don't find anything more from her.
And is the Weston Mental Hospital near here?
It's about 10 miles east of it, so it's out of town.
Okay.
It'd take like a day to get there.
Okay.
Okay, who else rolled?
I rolled an 11.
And what were you looking up?
The 30 years when
30
he was
years
first killed.
30 years ago is another newspaper clipping. Just Frederick Krueger was suspected of murdering a series of murders of small children. He was supposed to be put on trial for it, but he was murdered by the townsfolk before he ever got there. He was burned alive in his home.
Nice.
Who else
So-
rolled?
I rolled 13. I was in the self-help section.
Okay. You find a book on interpretation of dreams. You find out that if your teeth are falling out in your dream, that means you're worried about something. That's all you'll find out.
And I also grab a cookbook.
Okay. All right.
Pie?
It's what the pebble is cooking. As a famous cook named Pebbles that did a series of cookbooks in 15 years ago.
Okay. Yes, I put that away, and I walk over and, explain to them about interpreting dreams and all that, and that, we can really figure out, why we're stressed and angry.
Perfect.
Yeah, the something about if your teeth fall out, that means you're stressed. I don't know. I just sort of skimmed through it.
Oh God, I've had that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Oh
have.
no,
I'm sure you have that dream all the time.
a few times, yeah.
Well, they didn't have anything on how to go in between the planes, so.
Well, I learned about this girl who did all the murdering,
What
and she
did
claimed it was Frederick.
Okay,
She's still alive. She's at a mental institution.
where is it?
It's about 10 miles away.
Well, we can't get there now.
Why not?
We're
can't
not
leave.
allowed to leave the town.
Well, maybe if we tell the sheriff that we need to talk to this girl, he might let us go.
Maybe. So I figured out why Frederick is pissed off.
Why is that?
He was supposed to stand trial here, but the townsfolk burned him alive.
Must have hurt a little bit.
Yeah, so now I understand why he wants to react vengeance on people.
But was he a bad person to begin with?
When he came to me, no.
Well, yeah, because he was buttering you up.
Yeah. So I didn't know it was all that.
Well, now you do.
Well, yeah, the more you know. But this is bad news for this town. It's almost like fate brought us here.
Well, I guess we should figure it out then, huh?
Do you think we should try to tell the sheriff to
Yes.
let us go to the Weston?
Yes, I do.
All right.
What are the chances he's going to let us go?
Well, bring the newspaper clipping.
Well, I'm going anyway, so doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I have my ways.
I
as
don't
well.
know, man. This is Law and Order.
All right, let's go.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't want you screaming in your sleep anymore.
And he's going to be sharing a bed with you, so that would be even more annoying.
Yeah,
All right,
you'll
well-
be right in my ear all night. So
As the bigs go.
Out of game. How much money do we have?
For what?
Well, like if we want to stop at the potion shop.
500 gold pieces, probably.
Yeah, let's say
500. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because at one point I think we should stop there.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the sheriff then.
Okay.
So you go back to the inn.
Is that wherever the sheriff is?
Okay. Well, you go to the inn expecting the sheriff to be there,
Okay.
and the waiter's like, "He's not here. This is it's 2 o'clock. This is drinking time."
Drinking while an investigation is happening?
Well, I mean, he told you his daughter was murdered, right?
Yeah.
Seems to be kind of like routine for him after
Oh.
that.
Okay. That's a shoddy police work, I would say, right? I mean,
We all have our vices.
So where is he?
He drinks in his office.
Okay.
where's the office?
It's just down the street.
Okay.
Well, let's go there.
I grab the waiter aggressively by the hand and shove 5 gold pieces into his hand and goes, since I can't fix his fucking door, here's money to fix the door.
Well,
And I walk out.
door's fixed already, but thank you.
Okay. I feel better. See, guys, I paid and the door got fixed.
There you go.
That's very, very kind of
All right,
Get
let's.
back to my vice. Hardcore heroin.
Now he has gold for it.
Boot and black tar heroin. All right.
Rocks.
All right, so you
Any
go,
kind
to,
of rock is good.
you go to the sheriff's office, and you find the sheriff enjoying a bottle of whiskey by himself.
knock on the door. Hey, Sheriff.
He sees you through the window. He says, "Come on in."
So we went to the library and we did some research on Kruger. The one girl who said Kruger killed all those people 20 years ago, she's at the Weston Mental Hospital.
Yes, and that's where she's gonna rot.
Can we possibly go talk to her, please?
Based on my last saying of that's where she's gonna rot, what do you think my answer is gonna be?
We just want information.
I'll tell you all the information. She killed my daughter
Well,
and 6 other people.
if it really was Kruger that did it, don't you think it would behoove us to... Maybe she knows something.
Kruger's dead.
I'm telling you, Kruger's not dead.
Kristen is a murderer. 20 years ago, she was out near the lake. She brought all her friends out there, and she murdered every single one of them, including my daughter. Now you want to go talk to her to, like, humor her and what she thinks was Frederick Kruger killing her?
I just want to know what she knows about Kruger.
She knows fairy tales about Kruger.
Okay.
So then who killed Tina?
I'm telling you who it was, and the sheriff isn't listening. It's Kruger.
I still think it was you. Investigation is still ongoing. Told you guys you can't leave until the investigation is over.
Yep.
So if you're asking for permission to go to a Weston Mental Hospital, my answer is no. Please do not leave the city until the investigation is done.
Let's just go back to the inn and rest. And let the good sheriff do his job.
Okay. Or that's whatever you want to do.
Let's go.
Okay.
Girl, guy, I turn her like, Sheriff, have you ever had the dream where you're like late for school and you didn't study for the test and all that? Do you have those dreams?
The investigation is still ongoing. Please do not leave the town.
What's the point in reading that book if no one will answer the question?
Maybe you'll find someone that needs your help.
Okay.
So we leave.
So we go back to the inn, and I grab Magdalena. So how are we getting away from here?
I say we just sneak away. He doesn't have to know. He's gonna be drinking all day.
And you say, how long does it take for this guy to get drunk?
I don't know. Does anyone have anything? Any special alcohol we could flip him?
I don't carry alcohol. Straight edge.
What a pussy.
Straight edge. Can I go to the bartender and ask for their strongest
for you.
bottle of alcohol?
I like to use
Sure. We got this. We got this orc wine.
Orc wine. Orcs drink wine.
Yeah, well, they
Is it made out of blood?
occasionally. It is, fortified in barrels made completely from bones.
Sounds about right.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, it is 150 gold pieces, and it is 70% alcohol.
I will take it.
All right. He hands over an entire bottle. It's about like a jug, about a gallon.
Gallon?
Gallon.
Okay. Can we
It's an
find
old-timey
someone?
barrel.
Do a
Can
strength
we-
check.
Oh. geez. 16.
All right, so it's heavier than you thought, but you almost drop it, but you're able to hold on. And you have this thing that you can't carry really much else right now.
Okay. So I feel like we should give this to the sheriff and just hope he drinks it
I
all
don't
and
think
gets
he's gonna
knocked out.
drink it from us. Why would he take? We're murderers,
Not from
apparently.
us. We give it to someone to give to him.
Okay,
What?
that's a stretch.
We'll just put a note on it that says we're all thinking of you in this difficult time.
Okay,
Sounds good to me.
all right.
We just got to get someone to deliver it.
Right.
Do they have fiver here?
Wait, how do you plan on like convincing the person to give it to the sheriff?
We're gonna pay them to give it to the sheriff.
Yeah.
Well, make sure they know it's not from us because that seems really fishy.
I'll make sure. Don't worry.
Okay, friend that I've known for a long time. I'm sure you have your ways.
Oh, I do.
Okay, let's do that then.
All right. So
Is there anybody in the inn that we could pay to do this?
that looks like they
That
really
looks
need
like they-
cash.
There are a couple people, like there's like a bar back,
Or is there anybody that's
a
a
young
little,
kid that works
little
at the inn.
skittish, maybe?
Are you asking if there's any junkies?
No, I'm
Besides
asking.
the guy the waiter.
I'm asking if I can intimidate somebody.
There's a young elf boy that works as like a bellhop at the
Is he
inn.
gonna be able to carry it though?
Probably not. He might be able to drag it.
As long as he can get it there.
All
With-
right.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
We'll intimidate him.
Hey, bellhop.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I need you to take this jug to the sheriff.
Oh, gee, mister. I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry that.
Well, however, you could roll it there for all I care.
I'm not so sure, sir. I have to check with my manager.
I'm gonna roll to intimidate.
All right, roll.
Let's see here. Oh, 17.
Okay, so you win. What do you do to intimidate him?
You win.
You win.
You win. I'm gonna just grab him by the collar and pull him in real close. And go. You're going to take this to the sheriff now.
And you're not gonna say who gave it to you, right?
Is that... Why does it matter?
Because we said so.
All right, just don't hurt me. Boss, I'm gonna go on break.
He's going on break.
All right.
And you could see him just dragging it out the door like a full keg, basically.
Perfect. Can we
Oh,
watch him and
jeez.
make sure he goes to the sheriff's office?
And then he gets outside and he just starts rolling down the street.
All right.
Well, hopefully that works.
Well,
It-
we also have guards to contend with.
What guards?
He said there was guards stationed all around the town.
When did he say that?
He said that, correct?
He said that.
Yeah.
Okay. I must not have been paying attention.
Well,
Checking your fantasy lineup.
Probably.
there are guards, so we need to think of a way out of here.
All right.
What other buildings are there in the town?
Do a perception check. You failed the last times.
22.
Seems like mostly houses, but again, there's your standard shops, general store, potion shop. Not really much else.
Okay. Are there any townspeople around?
It's generally busy for like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
People walking around. You do see the guards. It's not a police state of any sorts. There's maybe two guards kind of walking the street. If you could see a little bit further down, there's like kind of entrances and exits to the town itself, and you can see that there are people standing by that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Mm.
I can cast invisibility on myself. Can anyone else cast invisibility?
No, but I can cast darkness on the people we're trying to sneak past, and they won't be able to see anything.
Okay. Maybe
I
that'll
like the
be
sound of that.
maybe that'll be a good use.
Should we go to the potion shop first?
Yeah, we could do that first. Because I'm assuming we're going to be stepping into some trouble sooner or later.
Just in case if anything goes wrong with your darkness spell. No offense. I would like to be able to heal myself if needed.
Yeah, we can do
Sounds
that.
fine.
I could also Misty Step.
This man talked to his hammers, and he's worried about my darkness spell.
I heard that.
Aw.
And so did they.
All right, so yeah, let's
Let's
take
go to
a
the potion
trip
shop.
to the potion shop.
Okay. Potion shop's there. There's a little halfling guy there. It's like, hey, what can I get you?
We're new to town. We just want what kind of wares do you have here?
Oh, we got your essential potions. What are you in the market for?
Anything special? Besides, do you have like, other than your healing potions, do you have anything magical?
I mean, we got some stuff in the back that'll make you sleep, invisible,
Okay.
resistant to poison.
How much for the sleep potion?
It's about 20 silver pieces.
Can I take? Did I take 4 of those?
4 of those, okay.
Why did you count us?
I'll explain when we get out.
Okay.
That'll be about 80.
Okay.
How much for a potion of greater healing?
That's about 100 even gold pieces.
Okay.
I'll take one of those as well.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take one.
I'll take 2, and I slap 100 gold pieces, or 200
200 gold pieces.
pieces on the table, take the potions. I'll be outside.
So you guys exit the potion shop. What do you do next?
How long has it been since we sent the alcohol off?
Let's say it's like an hour.
Okay. Should
Okay.
we just kind of meander past the sheriff's office and just see if we can peek inside and see what he's doing?
Sure. Maybe one of the more stealthy of us should do that.
And what does that mean?
I'm just saying.
He wants you to do it.
Well, I'm saying any one of that way it's not super noticeable
I am
because
not stealthy.
I'm not super stealthy, I believe.
Are any of us stealthy?
I mean, I'm stealthier than
I'm-
Tiresias is. Let's just put it that way.
Who's that? Tiresias.
Yeah. It's this guy I heard
The
about.
deceived?
Yeah, that guy.
If you want, I
We've
can.
all been deceived here.
You're probably not stealthy because you carry giant
Nope.
warhammers.
No, they're not giant, but they're hammers.
I guess we're the stealthiest ones.
I guess so.
And I can
It's not
do
the
it.
size of the warhammer.
Whatever you tell yourself, buddy.
Do you guys wanna? One of you guys wanna do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself. I'm just gonna look like some random village person that we
Okay.
passed.
All
So
right.
he doesn't recognize me. And I'm just
Construction
gonna walk by.
worker. Or...
Construction
roll.
worker.
What'd you do?
I'm just gonna walk by his office and see if I could look
You
in.
cast invisibility.
Disguise
Just
Self.
Disguise self.
Yeah.
As you just a villager.
Yeah, just some woman that we walked
She
by.
said village person.
Village person.
Yeah. She's one of the
Okay.
construction.
As you're walking, you pass the bellboy who is still dragging it towards the. He's about halfway there.
Excuse me, do you need some help?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to.
It's okay. I'll help you.
I really. Think...
I'm gonna help you.
No,
and I
I
grab
mean,
the barrel and I
no,
start dragging
no.
it.
Man.
And I start dragging it towards the office.
All right, and as you get towards the office, he opens the sheriff opens the door. He's like, "What's this?"
I believe that everyone at the inn donated this to you. They asked us to bring it over here.
It's orc wine. I don't drink orc wine.
I'm just the messenger.
All right, well, guess it's a doorstop now.
Sure.
Great.
You should taste it though. I heard it's very good.
Man, I've had my share of orc wine, and that's the reason why I don't drink it.
Fair enough.
All right.
Can I see if he seems drunk? Like perception?
Yeah, sure.
Perception, I guess.
Can you persuade him to drink it?
Natural 19 plus 7.
He looks like a guy that's been drinking for a few hours. He seems to hold his liquor decently well. He is a guy that's been probably drinking for the past 20 years because his daughter's been dead.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
he seems soused. It's called.
All right, I'm not
Too
gonna
much
push my
sauce.
luck. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there with him and hopefully he thinks again.
Okay.
Should have pushed your
Kind of stares at you as you walk away, and then just goes back inside and sits down. Pours himself another glass of his alcohol and continues to drink.
So I go back to them. Well,
What's up?
he doesn't like orc wine.
Oh, that's a good plan.
Yeah, but it's there, so maybe he'll get desperate. One can only hope he gets that depressed.
Should have tried stitches.
Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to sneak our way out then.
That's how I think.
Alright, so the reason why I bought the sleeping potions is in case there's an emergency and we have to go to sleep, we have one. But maybe we can slip it to one of the guards. I don't know.
Is there a way to slip it to the sheriff?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like he's pretty on his game, even though he's been drinking for quite a while.
All right. Well, let's just take a chance then.
Like I said, whatever guards we run into, I can just cast darkness on them, and
Okay. And yeah, I can turn invisible. So
maybe you should just stay that way.
Stay invisible?
Yeah.
Forever? Can't stay invisible forever.
Well, as long as you can.
Usually only do it for about an hour every time I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, he pays attention.
I just don't care.
Like some of you guys. So mean. This is why I wanted power, you assholes.
And this is why we're in the position that we are in.
But aren't we all the better for it?
No.
Not at all.
No, now I gotta deal with some asshole in the dream plane that I didn't know existed until an hour ago.
Well, let's go. Alright,
So you guys are gonna try and sneak out of town?
yeah, well, whichever way is
Right.
it's
East.
so we'll head east.
All right, you guys head east. There's
Head east.
two guards at the exit of town. Roll stealth checks.
I'm gonna cast.
I'm still disguised as a random.
I'm gonna
person.
cast invisibility on myself.
I told you I wasn't stealthy, right? 5.
16.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so,
So do I need to any invisibility? I think.
No.
Okay, so
You're just not here.
So, Kincaid manages to get out, and Tom, I do not remember your character's name. Is it?
Chiron.
Chiron manages to sneak past just barely.
With the 16? You guys are in trouble.
Yeah.
But these two guys see you two coming a mile away.
Wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you guys doing?
I'm just taking a walk.
All right. And
I'm
You?
your paid bodyguard.
all right. Well, we got these, and they unroll these hand-drawn pictures of both of you.
I'm in disguise still.
Oh, you're still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the villain.
Well, we have this hand of this guy, and this guy's not supposed to leave.
Isn't that your brother?
I don't know. Well, tattoos are pretty wrong.
Well, I mean, we had like an hour. To
I'm
do
gonna
it.
I'm gonna cast darkness on the guards.
All right, what does darkness do?
Magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within a range to fill 15-foot radius. Darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
So it's like a dark
Like you
cloud.
It's like a dark
basically.
cloud over the two,
Okay.
and they can't not see. They can't see through it, and they
Oh
can't
my
get
god,
away
what's
from
going on?
Oh my gosh, I can't see either.
Oh my god!
I just start sprinting.
We
That
run.
guy cast a spell on us!
No, he didn't.
Well, they didn't see me. Oh, you think they think?
necessarily
Yeah.
mean you, yeah.
I'm 35-foot speed.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
So you
We just run away.
dash 70 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get past those guys, but getting back into town might be a little bit of an issue for Dwayne.
Well, we'll just have to do it again.
Finally.
Finally, I'll get some action.
All right, so you're out of town. It's about a day's trip. With this, you'll probably get there by about the same time the next day. Especially the fact that you guys don't have horses now because you ran out. So you set up camp about halfway point. I need everybody, once you get to sleep, to do a wisdom check.
Ten.
5.
21.
10.
Okay, so y'all go to sleep, and then Chiron, your sleep is a little bit different. You go deeper and deeper into sleep, and then you wake up. It's a kind of a black void, except for a single table and a chair and a light.
Okay.
And sitting there in the chair is someone that you know very well.
Okay.
It's your friend. And he says, "How are you doing, Chiron?"
I'm doing just fine. Haven't seen you in a while.
Seems like you've gotten yourself into a bit of trouble.
Well, it wasn't my doing.
Do you need help in this situation?
I might. Don't know yet. Don't know how strong this guy really is.
What's he like?
Apparently he lives in a dream plane, and he has a glove with claws coming out of it, and he kills children.
Claws, huh? Much like this one? And he takes a swipe at you.
Strong.
Oh, actually, no. I adjusted this. Yeah,
I did, yeah.
it's much different.
Better or worse?
Much worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, it was strong for me. If I could.
All goofed up. Get that dice over there. Yeah. Guess so. I had to be a smart ass.
We'll do
37 points. He's counting on his hands. Let's go.
14 points of slashing damage. And then roll your
It's not technical. Did you So it's 2d12. It's a bouncy one. 19 points of damage. Of poison damage.
It's good to have tanks.
18 points of damage.
Natural one.
Oh
dream, guys. Yeah, but if you die in the dream world, you die in the real world.
Okay, your turn.
Well, it's technically a 5. I don't think it makes a difference.
Probably not. Two times.
I'm gonna. This is a spell. It's hellish rebuke. Yep.
Another wisdom.
10.
All right. You reach out to use Hellish Rebuke, and nothing happens.
Awesome. So can't use spells here.
So while this is going on, he's sleeping.
Yes.
We're next to him. Can any of us hear him struggling, or are we just not
Perception
noticing
check.
it?
You get into like half sleep, where he's wrestling around, kind of wakes up just a
So
little
I'm just
bit,
annoyed.
and then he just kind of goes to sleep. You roll over. All right. So.
So I'm guessing potions don't work here.
I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Technically, he has multi-attack.
It's all right. I'll
So
just
I haven't been using that.
I'll just go play Sonic while you guys finish this off.
That is.
And it hits. So much for my new character. It worked so well.
Like 12 points down.
118.
And then.
7.
So, after his first hit, after his next hit, you stumble back, and when you stumble back, you stumble out of the tree.
I fall out then.
Yep. Well, I guess you're on the ground, but you
Okay.
wake up in a cold sweat, and all the damage that you hit took.
Is real. Are you guys okay?
What's going on right now?
Well, I just met this Frederick guy.
What?
Oh God, no. What did he say? What did he? Oh Jesus.
He just beat the shit out of me, obviously, if you couldn't tell.
I'll give him my potion. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Fuck
Well-
you.
Take it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it now. Well, does it matter? Am I gonna be able to go back to sleep?
Not
Up
tonight.
to whoever.
Okay. Yeah. So, just a heads up, you can't use magic in the dream realm or whatever we're calling
Great.
it. I'm so glad that I spent all this time figuring out all this magic. I can't use it. Sounds like
Out of game.
yeah.
That second wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
So, either hit. So, the first round, you have to fight.
Yeah.
After the second round, it's second, you get your magic tools. First round, you can't use magic tools.
All right.
Just letting you guys know name?
Chiron.
Chiron. I was gonna say active.
Name.
Akron. Acton.
Just like rearranging
As he
letters.
can tell, as he can attest to, he controls wickedness with my perception.
All right. Still doesn't help me at all.
So why don't you go to sleep and do whatever you did last time to see him and get the glove back, or like be nice, apologize.
Well, like I said, he chooses when to come to me.
So you can't go to him.
someone else that I knew.
So you didn't realize it was
No, no.
That's what he does. He's just tricky.
Is that the first time you've ever pursed?
It sounded like it.
I'm very
Sure,
nervous
you
right
have.
now.
I only got 14 hit points from that stupid thing.
I'll give you mine.
Awesome. Thank you. It's all your fault.
I also did I also did the next modifier.
Which means I should be dead.
Probably.
One hit point. Just imagine if I rolled a turn and that's what
You'd be honored. Were you able to do any damage to him?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not much.
It's too powerful.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get him here. Because fighting him there is not an option. Kristen. Sounds like a crazy person.
It means she's in a mental hospital.
I'll stay off for this.
How long has it
it's what I say one of this.
been? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay at home.
You guys want to try to sleep again?
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I'll watch you.
I'll give you a one short rest.
I don't think it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Can you?
Can you get over spell back?
Yeah.
You guys sleep, you rest, and it takes again about a half day to get back to
Perception to see if there's anyone around, anything.
roll a perception check.
8 plus 6, what is that? 14? I don't know.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
There's nobody outside the building, but it looks like it's open. Seems like it. It's a functioning mental hospital.
You're ready to walk in?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Let's do this.
Either perception, right?
Yeah.
We're doing investigation.
It seems like so you walk in and it's like a lobby sort of thing. So you walk in, and this is like a lobby. So there is sort of a jail cell door sort of thing. Well, back, and in front of that is Can I help you? Shuffles through some papers. Like, she's not expecting visitors. Can I help you?
Yeah, we're old friends of Kristen. Just haven't seen her for a while.
Yeah, she's been in here for 20 years. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and we come by every so often.
Yeah, I don't ever recognize you. I've been here for like 5 years. You guys aren't that good friends.
I know, we kind of got caught.
We get busy.
What's her names?
My name is Ron.
So, Ronald. She doesn't know Ronald. Yeah, she killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
She killed all her friends, so I'm surprised that you guys exist.
Well, we were very fortunate to not be there when that happened. But,
We had a little falling out before that.
so.
It makes sense because she wound up being a murderer.
Yeah, it happens.
So listen, is she not given the same rights as other people? She can still.
You should, standard operating procedures. You get on the list, then we wouldn't be having to.
How does one get on the list?
Either they tell me about you guys on the list ahead of time, or you come out here ahead of time, get on the list, and then you're on the list.
Can we be on the list and then you want to clear it out?
I'm not really supposed to.
Come on, please.
Persuasion.
Should have intimidated.
No. That was a natural one.
Not really. I'm sorry.
Wait, that's right. Tell her Rachel is
This is only gonna go well.
16.
I'll give it to you because I haven't given this guy pluses. It's very close. The natural 13. All right. Just give me a second. That's Anthony. That's me, man.
We may have to adjust the camera and have him sit down. Whatever you say, old man.
So he comes back after a few minutes. It's like, yeah, she. Now you said that. So progress. I mean, I guess she knows you, but I really have feel like you should go back there.
I'm the only one that can calm her down.
Can you just bring her out to us? Just so we can say
I seriously doubt they're gonna let her out.
hello? Not let her
Another
out, but
persuasion check.
15.
All right.
Listen, hold on. Listen, we need to get back there, and you're gonna let us go back there in a minute. Don't intimidate. 19.
Natural 17. So I'm gonna assume that it didn't work.
I'll give you a hundred pieces right now.
See, this guy's speaking my language. I'll bring her out. She's not coming through this door.
That's cool.
But brings her back. You're all right. You got 5 minutes. He's within earshot.
we're at an extreme disadvantage.
Supposedly I'm able to bring out Nancy was too.
Who's Nancy?
Nancy was the sheriff's daughter. Or is it Nancy's the sheriff's daughter. She was able to bring you out. And stuff.
How do you have a boyfriend? You've been here for 25 years.
You make do. My friend, speaking of which, when you get me out of here, you gotta bring my boyfriend Mikey out. So,
What's Mike look like?
he's just like a 17-year-old kid. He's supposed to doesn't say much.
Well, you do talk.
You know this place, obviously. That's a good way. That's spring. I must
I'll make Larry is the guy there. He's like the best early that we have. He gets off about 2 a.m. So around 4 or so, come back. I really don't know any other way than just to break in.
Okay.
You might just have to go through the front door.
Okay.
Or there's a window out back, but that window leads right to like the Orderly's break room. Might be somebody in there at that time.
So 4 a.m.
Get some
It's alright, I
rest.
won't be sleeping anyway.
Sorry, so we'll we should have signal or something.
I will be in like
Okay.
I guess.
Whatever realm we're in.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Thank you for your help.
Can't wait to sleep with you.
I have a boyfriend. God. Okay, what, Red?
I can't wait to meet this Mikey character.
Alright, so we'll thank the orderly. Thank you for letting us speak to her because she's not well.
Yeah, that bitch. Alright. I have some pills. You guys want to take one of these pills?
What?
I got a red pill. And I
A
got a
blue pill.
I'll take how much?
Sounds like he's giving them away.
No, I think alright, yeah, I'll take it.
Which one do you want?
What do these pills do?
One shows you the world that it really is. The other one, you go back to life.
I'll take the
They're
red pill.
PCP.
Why are you buying pills?
They get you fucked up.
Because it's a one shot. I'll take the red pill.
Alright, there you go.
Alright. Thank you very much. Does anyone want the blue pill?
Fuck no.
Let's go.
You guys want it?
I'm trying to live as long as I can.
Alright, so it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You have another 12 hours.
How far was the lake?
From here, probably a little too far. The lake was probably about half the distance from the town to when it was here. So you probably could have gotten there last night. But at this point, it's probably like a day and a half.
Alright. So we'll kind of set up camp a little bit in the outskirts of mental hospital. Mental hospital.
Sure.
Now, we're gonna break in. Visible. Does anyone have anything fantastical that they can do to kind of get in and get out?
No, I already used it.
Well, you
I
should
mean-
get that.
Oh yeah.
I
But
can
we gotta-
definitely get us in.
But we gotta get back to town
So we
Yeah,
gotta
we-
try to be as
too. Can we have to get back to
Well,
town?
we want to take her to the lake.
It's not in town.
I'm trying to tease out.
There's no sneaking. There's no sneaking. Like I said, I can cast darkness on whatever. I have hooves. I can't really go through a window.
I can promise.
I guess maybe alter this. Maybe something.
Well, you just go invisible.
I got it.
You're invisible.
Yeah, but I can't. Because they'll see.
Oh, I have something.
Just random.
All right, I have something that can cause a distraction. Yep.
Where I had to do my diversion.
Okay.
Back door or the front door? Does anybody take this opportunity to do a long rest or anything?
Yes.
Anybody else?
Guys, I'm gonna take a nap.
Well, I'm gonna stay awake.
Wake me up when you need me.
I'm gonna stay
Somebody
awake
should
just
be
in
awake.
case.
Alright. Three that are going to sleep.
Just kidding. I'm not going to sleep.
Wisdom
Alright.
check. For anyone who's going to sleep.
7.
16 plus 20.
No, I did that once.
So for you guys, roll lower. So you get a normal night's sleep. You sleep deeper to sleep bro, and then it gets dark. All of a sudden you're hit right in the face.
Jesus. Nice.
And you wake up. And standing in front of you with sort of boxing gloves is your rival, your child, Stevaston. Walls.
I instinctively grab
Give me a hell yeah!
take this fist, turn it sideways, and sit straight up with your candy ass. And I go, the 23. 17.
Hits.
It just says 4 here, but I'll just roll it. 16.
And he takes a swing, and when he swings, it turns into his clawed fist, and he swipes. That is that is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
So gotta be of a tank.
I guess roll initiative. I guess we'll say you go first. So what happened? I roll wisdom saving.
I'm just gonna guess. 8.
All right, and then roll second. Alright, so you get all your magic back. But-
in my case.
But at this point, you're still here. So you go in.
So I see the swipe, and it goes across my chest. I look down, and I see the blood, and my body starts pulsating.
It says, "Welcome to prime time, bitch."
I start getting angry, and I'll use my bonus action to rage.
Good.
And then I pull out my 2 hammers. I know this isn't a rock thing, but it makes more sense. It's clobbering time.
Well, he is a rock.
It's still wrestling related.
Alright.
And I go and I swing one of the hammers.
Alright, roll the hit.
13.
Doesn't it actually say that?
He does, yeah,
And
before he smashes.
straight across and still breathing.
Alright, you only get 1 hit.
Well, I would use bonus action to the other one. But it's not rage.
Alright, so he's just gonna come back at you. And that is a 19.
And it's
We are so screwed.
I'm assuming it's slashing damage.
Slashing.
So
Oh, is it? Oh, you get.
yeah,
When you
rage.
rage.
Okay. Alright, so the other one was what? 21, so. 15? Or 10?
Do I, since we're
And then
do
roll
we-
wisdom saving throw. You guys can roll perception checks.
I've been awake this whole time. Should I have
10.
noticed?
Still in.
21.
You see that he is, going like this in his sleep. Kind of like swinging his arms.
Very timid.
Well, you hear what I think because you're Yeah.
I would say if he's trying to wake you up, roll a perception check. It's gonna be high though.
That is 19.
It hits.
6 points of damage per swipe. And that is 11 points of damage.
He's gonna take a reaction to just take a single swipe at you. 19 hits. Okay, and then he takes his action. He's gonna do something else. He's going to use his legendary action, Night Terror.
Okay.
And it's going to be. He starts to create this image, huge image of what you imagine to be what your father looked like. And it's about the size of the room, and the father comes down and hits you. Roll a DC Constitution saving throw.
Is this frightened or anything like that?
No, it's a home. Someone else co-wrote this, so
Okay.
it's literally
Okay,
it's called
yes.
Night Terror.
No, I can't be frightened or anything.
Nope.
Raging, so.
It's just it's.
So what
So you take 3d6.
No. It's like, bludgeoning, slashing.
Okay. Then roll wisdom saving.
It's an 8.
Nope, still.
I have minus.
You guys want to try and wake him up?
I'm still.
Not you.
Okay.
Somebody else has to wake him
I'm sleeping. Would I hear him rustling around?
up. Roll a perception check.
Natural 19.
I'm gonna say you notice that he's moving, so I'll even let you do this check. Yep.
14.
Nope. He's still fighting. Let's say it's 16 total.
Is 16 a total, or did you have it?
That was the total, so 8.
I guess I have to roll perception now.
Well, no, I do my
Do your wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
Now do a
3.
perception check. Let's
13.
nope, you don't notice.
I'm not sleeping.
I gotta say, you haven't noticed. You're paying attention. Your attention is more towards not falling asleep. So you go again. He's got a lot. He's very, very they both miss, I am assuming.
16 is mine.
Yeah, they both miss.
Nice.
Must be nice.
It's the first time it's missed.
So I take the wisdom saving throw. Says, I'm gonna cut you raw, bitch.
12.
I try to upstairs.
I'm gonna say all three have tried. No, he still hasn't tried yet. Tom, make a perception check again.
Yep. Natural 1.
Still there. Quite along.
Sorry, Mark.
It's not even that high.
Well, I rolled it.
Nice.
What's not that high?
The perception. And to wake him too. It's not that
Well, she rolled a 16 and it didn't. It was.
Yeah, I know.
That was to wake up.
That was her to wake
That was
up.
for her to notice. Yeah.
16.
Just hits.
19.
Hold it.
So as the one hammer comes down, that's 5 points of damage. Know your role. That's 6 points of damage, and shut your mouth.
He's having a good time.
I'm guessing there's no way he could actually kill him in this situation. I'm sure he wouldn't allow it.
He's gonna two more guns. Natural 18.
Let me just erase this.
You go old school with the pen and paper. Nope. 5. I have a
That's
minus.
the biggest thing in this fight right now is that how bad you can do this saving throws.
Just throw that one out. Just throw that one out.
Swap over. I have a second.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is gonna work. So Magdalena's gonna go over to him and seeing that he's not waking up, she's gonna fight him. See if that.
So you have to roll a hit.
Technically,
Yeah.
that's advantage.
Right.
Alright, advantage.
Thank
Natural
God.
20. 26.
I would say that works. So you fight him. Roll for damage. That is a crit.
So it's
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
I guess that would be piercing, right?
Piercing.
Yeah.
So that'd be half. Okay.
What the
6
fuck?
points of damage.
Did you just...
Unless you snap out of
But it worked.
What's going on over there?
As well, you see my eyes open.
How do I get in on it?
I just go.
Thank
That's
God
not
this is.
normally the reaction they have.
Thank God this is video now.
it. Which I've been liking this way the whole time.
Yeah.
Did I win? Did I pin him?
What?
Yeah, you got him.
We've been trying to wake you up forever.
Despite him doing anything for you.
It prevents me from raising.
Why did you find me?
So, wake him up. Wouldn't that wake you up?
Yeah, I'm sure they could you could pitched it or something. I don't know.
Would that have worked? Would that have worked?
I was fighting Frederick. Kicking my ass.
Spine buster.
I was getting ready to do that. And she bit me. Yeah, I'm not great. You know, feels like go through some tables.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, so I'm just bleeding all over the place. I got the crimson mask going.
I might be the only one who knows what the Crimson Mask is.
Is that when you cut yourself?
And it just, yeah, all the way down your face.
I know mine. Some of my wrist.
So, don't think we can beat him now.
No, we gotta do business.
I wish I would have said that before.
We gotta work this thing. What time is it?
It's just about the time where Larry is
I've lost all track of time at this point.
Could I actually
Sure. We are magical people. So
Yeah, exactly. It's not shady at all.
Don't worry about it.
Do magical things with it.
This is it.
That's right.
I'm gonna keep tabs on. Wait for the light, I guess. Keeping tabs, waiting for the light.
Alright, so what you assume, someone do a perception.
Not me, because God, my rolling sucks today.
It's called
And so does
natural fucking one.
At least it'll be a half
Eight.
hour.
Okay,
do it,
yeah,
so
yeah,
never
I'll let
mind
you.
if I see it.
We're rolling so well today. I'm surprised we're not all dead already.
Alright, so about one time you see who you know as Larry kicks off for the night. Shortly after that, you see the lightning bolt.
So I'll cast invisibility on myself. And then, well, guys, I'm gonna sneak through the front door. I don't know if you want to. I'll let you know if we need to create a diversion, see if it's dead or not.
Go through the front door. There seems to be another guy there, but he's like reading a magazine. Roll a stealth check.
Isn't he invisible?
He's opening a door.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
So the door creaks open. The guy looks up. He walks over. He's around. He's outside. Shoots the light.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak back. Alright. It can go as we planned.
Wait. You went back outside?
Am I inside? I didn't know where I was.
You walked through the door.
Yeah, okay, yeah, then I'm outside. I'm inside. I'm inside then.
You suck.
I thought I was outside.
No. The door turns in. There's two. Your door's closed behind you.
When I spot that is when I go around the back of the building.
Okay.
And, I stay out of the line, just getting to the back, towards that window that she had mentioned. And I just take one of my war hammers and just slam it into that window.
All right. Roll a stealth check. With
Stealth check?
With disadvantage.
I mean, I could have caused a diversion. I don't know what you guys are doing.
It's 14.
I rolled
Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah.
so I rolled a natural 13. So last time it was 2.
I wasn't really trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
I was just slamming a hammer into a window.
So, yeah.
20 to hit that window.
It shatters. Through a million pieces, and it gets the attention of 3 orderlies. What the fuck's going on out there?
And then I just take it.
Okay. 3 orderlies are I got a broken window and someone that's standing in the middle of me.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make my way over to where the soldiers are.
Alright, so there is. I think you do a stealth check as you're walking.
19. I can see
Heavy.
past it, right? I can misty step. So I'm gonna cast misty step.
Okay. It's like a main room, some sort of. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so it's quiet. There's no one there really there. There are people in. You can kind of see in the other. There's the other room. This guy, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, broke the window. So 3 orderlies are there. So you are.
Okay, I'm gonna just make my way into the check.
So what's your light as well?
That's a spell.
So be careful. You get to where Christy's made the light. So you're sitting in bed. Mike
They live a little longer than us.
So you're Aragorn.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
I mean, just be a ranger. That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. I could try to pick the lock at first.
While we have a break, we're gonna have we're having a stream for Extra Life,
Oh, yeah.
November 16th. Mark will be hosting it here. We'll be doing a live Stranger Damies.
Yeah. Be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Possible.
I mean, we've done it.
Oh, last time live Stranger Damies, I kidnapped the dragon. So
Not fun for someone.
tune in. We're gonna break someone else's heart.
She says, she shows you around the wrist. She's like, "Look at the dimension."
Okay. Do you want to reach out?
Sure.
How are you gonna break them off?
Backtrack to I'm a skinny white guy.
Try it. I'll try to break them
All right. Here.
out.
Why don't you let Mikey do it?
Can Mikey break them off?
Try it. Let's see. Just like here.
And just for game purposes, while this is all going on, I think building back to where it is.
Meanwhile,
Go.
Magdalene and I
Guys,
are
I
leaning
broke
up.
the window.
We're leaning up against a
You
tree.
did?
Broke
How
the
did that
window.
go?
I don't know. I just broke in and ran away, so I have no
Oh.
idea if it worked. So.
Oh, good. So he's still in there.
Oh, I can actually speak telepathically.
Are we within 60 feet?
We were so prepared for this plan.
This quote-unquote plan we had. Do you want me to just create a diversion?
Wait.
Well, he
I
met
can't-
back up with us.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I'm talking to Dwayne over there.
I think I created a good one.
He hasn't come out yet,
The
though.
3 orderlies in there were over at the window, so they're not looking inside.
All right.
But then again, I did run away, so I don't know exactly where
Okay.
None of us can turn invisible.
No. Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure.
Can Mikey break them off?
We're going for it.
Have fun with that. I'll be outside.
It breaks. You now Alright, so both of you, everyone here, like you two here, you alert Magdalena, but you're gonna have a round before they get there.
Okay.
So roll initiative.
All of us.
No, you're not. You having eventually.
Okay.
18.
Where's your? I guess it doesn't matter. So where's your? That's it. Oh, so many dice. Happy birthday! I'm dead.
That was great.
That was the funniest thing that's ever
Is going
No. This totally is a terrible plan.
Three points of damage. Each, and
Should twice the head weapons? It's 2 meters.
then 2 beams roll.
17.
Yep. And it's
She's got everything.
There's our person.
falls. It's like, oh my god, what did you
We're all gonna be admitted.
I'm so sorry.
This is going so well.
Let us go.
Yeah, that's working.
Alright. We're just calm down.
Back off, please.
Back off!
Gable.
Let's go.
He's like,
It's like they all just crouch down.
Get in the cell.
It's like, alright! All three of them now, because there's one behind you. It's just the one. Okay. Just don't kill us!
We're not gonna do
What? What you just do? You don't bleed!
And we're just gonna casual plot, like walk backwards. When we get to the door, get the fuck out of here, let's go. Running out. Everyone run!
why are we running?
Just run!
What just happened?
I may or may not have committed murder.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Why weren't we involved in this at all?
I mean,
Just run.
Were you Shaggy?
Oh god.
Scoob.
Zoinks.
And you have the other two with you?
Yeah, they're with me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All
Kristen
right.
and Mikey.
I guess we follow him.
Mikey.
My little legs kicking the air and run.
I'm just slowly sauntering behind them.
And yeah, we'll make our way out of there.
Alright, so you managed to kill one orderly. And
I'm not a murderer.
managed to get Kristen and Mikey out. And what's your next plan? You're currently between
Hide.
between the hospital and town.
We need to go to the lake, right?
Yeah, let's make our way to the lake.
I
Do
never
we?
said you had to.
Well, didn't she say that?
Yeah, well, I think that's probably the best. If we're gonna stop Frederick, yes. Is there? I guess we'll just walk that way.
Kristen's gonna butt in. Like, we could go there. That's fine, and maybe we'll be able to find the creature that we need to resurrect. Does anybody have any sort of spells or anything like that? What can you guys do?
Mine are tapped out.
Pull out my hammer.
To resurrect somebody?
Possibly.
Not in the way you would want.
Okay.
I don't know.
How?
Aren't you?
Is this person is not alive, or is it a person? Is it an animal? What is it?
He's at the bottom of the lake, supposedly.
Oh, it's a creature at the bottom of the lake.
Is it a monster?
He's like undead.
Okay.
He's undead?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't.
We're talking about the same thing, right? Time out, out again. Creature from the Black
No,
Lagoon.
you guys killed that already.
Oh, we did. Okay.
That was in the opening.
Okay.
I don't have
Pretty cool,
spells
that guy.
that can resurrect anyone.
Me either. Aren't you a necromancer?
No.
Could come in handy.
Do you guys have any plan at all?
Our
We
plan
kinda
was to
got
find
what
you.
did.
Well, wait a minute,
Just making sure.
Kristen. You said you can possibly take him out of the dream plane.
Well,
right?
that was the plan. I've never done it before. That was the thing. That was the plan we tried to do 20 years ago.
So who? But we don't know if it doesn't work.
Right.
We really need to communicate better. There's some terrible communication happening here.
Look, I could bring you into my dream, and we stand a hell of a chance of 6 against 1.
But he's too powerful.
Like-
You guys have fought him. You guys have said he was very powerful.
Yeah. A little bit.
So he's world champion. So.
He's the heel.
I can. So if we go to lake, I could try. I could try and resurrect this guy.
We can see if is there any other places that maybe we can go. Do you know of any other places?
I've been in a mental hospital for 20 years.
Well, before that, Did you know of any other places near the town? Anything?
I suggest we don't go back to the town.
No, we don't want to go back to town. They're probably looking for us.
Why? What'd you do?
We kind of weren't supposed to leave.
One of our companions was murdered by Freddy.
How'd you guys get out?
Snuck out.
Some
Just
of
the
us
way we
snuck
snuck
out.
in.
I just
Beautiful.
all of a sudden a black cloud appeared in front of me, and I just sprinted after that
Yeah.
happened.
All right. Well, it sounds
Kind
like
of
they're
a
looking
blur.
for you. I mean,
Yes.
it really doesn't matter where we go. Freddy can find you in the dreams.
Right.
You're gonna have to sleep eventually out of game, or else you're gonna start getting exhaustion points.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
So,
Of course,
Keep you
there's
asleep.
some bullshit there.
All right. Well,
I mean, like I said, we can go to the lake. I can try. I have powers. I can do that.
so I think that's our best chance.
But I don't know what's gonna happen once we bring him back.
Is this gonna be like Freddy Part 2? Are we gonna have 2 bad guys that we have to deal with?
Oh, are you saying like Freddy squared?
Or Freddy versus
Like just
Jason.
another asshole like Frederick?
I mean-
Possibly. I don't know.
That's the legend of the Diamond River. It's a lake. I don't know why they call it a river.
Just
Nothing here makes
misinformation.
sense.
All right. So,
So confused. Can we just kill something
well, we're gonna try.
You just did.
on
Some of
purpose?
Blew a hole right through that guy.
And again, you didn't invite us?
I didn't know it was gonna go that way. I'm sorry.
Who knew he could kill
I'm
something?
impressed.
Well, listen. We've been together for a while. You've seen me kill things.
Yeah, with the glove.
Well, and other things.
And you
I'm
were also
assuming.
crying and like covering your eyes sometimes.
Yeah. Well. Now you know why. All right. Let's go to the lake.
All right, let's go to the lake. Sure.
I'm proud
Go
of
to
you.
the lake.
Why are we following
If they're
him?
not going to try it.
It's about a days and a half travel.
I guess we're going to sleep, huh?
At one point, I'm gonna take the red pill.
When do you
God,
want
do
to
we have time to take the red
right
pill?
before we go to bed.
Okay, right before you
The
go to
red
bed.
pill's probably like sleeping pill. Like
I'm gonna.
No,
You
it's
pop
gonna.
the red pill,
It's
Yeah.
the Matrix.
and it gets you hyper focused.
Okay.
And all you start doing is just reading up on like men's
Sweet.
rights and how people of other religions are the
God.
problem in this world, and maybe you'll start writing down your own thoughts.
Okay.
Was
Is
it
anyone
worth
else
all that
awake or
money?
no?
No.
So you guys all go to sleep.
We have to.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to. I've been up for like
Alright.
2 days.
Well, Magdalena, you got a full night's rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should stay up for now. Just keep watch on the rest of us.
Okay. You're safe with me.
Alright, I guess I gotta roll here, huh?
You guys start to go to sleep, and I think that's a good time to
Take-
take a break.
Okay.
So we'll come back the rest of the episode.